Working Fans Podcast. Cool.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Coming down 3, 2.
Welcome back for another week of the Working Fans Podcast. This is AJ. I'm the former wrestler. We've got Dave, the ultimate fan, here with us as we do every week. Our producer Joe likes to make us sound good and makes us look way more professional than we actually are. As always, you can find us on Twitter, that's @FansWorking, Facebook, Working Fans Pod. We've got email where you can reach out to us and please contact us to let us know what you think of the podcast and for any ideas that you might have. That's workingfanswrestlingpod@gmail.com. We're on Instagram where you can keep up with us at workingfanswrestling_pod. And then you can now listen to us on all major platforms, including Anchor.fm. We're on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, Overcast, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, Apple Podcasts, and you can actually check us out on YouTube. Now, it's important when you go onto the Apple Podcasts and YouTube, hit that subscribe button, give us a rating, let us know what you think so you can help us out and we can continue to do what we love and bring you guys in as fans.
Welcome back to another Working Fans Podcast, a second 5-3-1 this week because we had a lot of fan participation. We're there to look at the most exciting wrestler. Let me try that again. I feel like I fluffed that a little bit.
Go ahead.
We're going to look at the most exciting wrestler in the world today. Easy for me to say.
You're probably going to want to start that one from the beginning.
All right, let's just do it. Fuck. All right, hold on. Welcome to the Working Fans Podcast. We got a special second 5-3-1 this week. We're looking at the world's most exciting wrestlers. So basically, whoever you think is the most exciting, whether it's in the ring, whether it's promo, whatever you like, folks, that's what we're going with. We got a lot of people writing in. I'm here with AJ. AJ, we got a lot of feedback. You ready for this?
Yeah, I can't wait to see if I made everybody's list.
Yeah. Spoiler, you did it. All right. I'm going to start off with Jesse from New Hampshire. He had a pretty good list, actually. Number 1, Keith Lee. Number 2, Adam Cole. He's going to make this list a few times, folks.
Well, it is a baby.
Jon Moxley. Number 4, Chris Jericho. Number 5, Naito.
Nice.
All right.
I like the Naito one.
Well, I believe he's going to make this list because we actually got Kristen this week from Griswold as well, who has Okada, Naito, the Lucha Bros together. They're tied.
Wow.
Maki Ito, I'm going to make sure I'm saying that right. She's one of those Joshi girls, AJ, I'm sure you're very familiar with.
Yeah.
Number 5, Walter. I will say he originally had Moxley, but he replaced him with Walter. I'm all for that.
So Christian really likes the American product.
Yes. Considering we had Moxley on there, but then took him off, and that was the only American. Yeah. All right, got a list from Zach. He's got Tyler Bate, Ray Phoenix, Okada, Ospreay, and Kota Ibushi. He originally had Nick Aldis, but took him out for Kota Ibushi.
Nice.
So the Americans are doing well. I'm going to go to Jake's list. We got Will Ospreay, Pete Dunne, tied for 3. All of the Undisputed Era.
Nice.
Great for Adam Cole. He gets another vote. Tommaso Ciampa and Dragon Lee. Let's hear it for the Americans.
My list includes Dragon Lee, Minoru Suzuki, Eddie Kingston, Jon Moxley, and I had Matt Riddle on my list, but I took him off for Naito. Now, between Dragon Lee, Suzuki, and Naito, the Japanese product, I feel, is so much more exciting than the American product at this moment that these guys are the guys that excite me most over there, even though there are a ton of people over there that I find entertaining. Eddie Kingston is one of these American guys that he comes off as so real. Like last year when he was feuding with Conan and LAX and Impact, there were some of the wildest promos I've seen in a while. And Moxley, I find what he's doing exciting right now because he had that WWE contract and then left to do something else, and he's ended up in AEW at arguably one of the more exciting storylines going on. So I just had to throw my 2 cents in for the most exciting wrestler list. Thank you.
I'm going to go to you first.
Wow.
You got for a list?
That's awesome. I love to see the Americans holding strong here. I hope Trump doesn't hear our lists. He's going to get all these guys boycotted.
Booted.
I'm going to start off with Okada. I think Okada worldwide is one of the most exciting wrestlers in the world. He has the Rainmaker. When that money hits the crowd, people go nuts. I think it's fantastic. Naito's definitely got to make the list. 100%, without a doubt. Great choices there. I am going to come back to America for the other ones. Right now, believe it or not, one of the most exciting wrestlers for me is actually Adam Cole, baby.
Yes.
I think that without a doubt. I don't like the fact that Keith Lee hasn't made more lists. He's on my list. I think the reaction that he's getting and the excitement, I mean, if you saw the Royal Rumble, when he was face-to-face with Brock Lesnar, the amount of excitement, even in that stadium where you couldn't hear a lot of reaction, you got a great reaction for Keith Lee. So I think he's over the top right now with excitement.
Yeah.
And then I think number one, I am a little sad that we're doing only modern day because I hate to leave the Ultimate Warrior off my list.
I know you do. I know you're doing it.
Let's face it, the most exciting wrestler of all time with his catch-as-catch-can style. But my number one, by far, most exciting wrestler to see, and I love to see him every time, Johnny Gargano.
That's a good pick. He actually didn't make anyone's list, and he's definitely deserving of it. I'm going to give you my list, and I think we'll appreciate this. First off, Adam Cole, baby. Number 2, you said he should have made more lists. I'll keep you in suspense. Keith Lee.
I'm a little surprised Britt Baker hasn't made anybody's list.
Right. Spoiler, she's not making this list either. Kota Ibushi. I actually went with a different New Japan talent. I went with Zach on that one.
That's a good one.
Tyler Bate and another guy. This is a guy who didn't make anybody's list, but when I thought about my favorite matches of the last year, he was in a couple of them. Cody Rhodes.
To me, I went back and forth between Gargano and Cody, and for me, the matches that Gargano's had recently have just put him over the edge. But Cody almost made my list.
I agree. So now, judging by this, Adam Cole got the most votes with 4, and then we got 3 people that we need to. One of them has to go: Okada, Naito, or Keith Lee.
See, to me, it's Okada and Keith Lee. I love Naito. I think Naito's great. He made my list, obviously. But to me, Okada is just pure excitement, is still the most over person in Japan. And Keith Lee's the most over person right now, period, exciting.
I would have thrown out Okada, actually. First off, I know everybody who's listening to this is going to go, how's Keith Lee beating out Okada and Naito? But we don't agree with you. We don't follow. We like Keith Lee. We like guys that can move that are fat. That's it. I don't care.
And I got bad news for you guys. At the end of the day, it's still our podcast.
So you say Okada. I say Naito.
Well, hey, you know what? I'm going to be the gentleman here. I'm going to step off. Let's go Naito.
All right, fine. Naito makes it then. So we got Naito, Keith Lee, Adam Cole.
Baby.
They're going to be so pissed at us. But Naito's going.
Hey, Christian, we apologize from the bottom of our hearts, which we don't have. And bye, Naito.
You know what's funny? Naito made a few lists. I had to fight just to get him in the final 3. All right. Well, if that's the final 2, I think, again, we're probably going to be in agreement here, though. Unless you surprise me. And this is probably why we shouldn't do 5-3-1s, because they get train wrecked. But goddamn, I got to go with Adam Cole. There's not a better heel. There's not a better bell-to-bell wrestler. He's a modern-day Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, whatever you want to put on it. He's that kind of wrestler.
Okay, so there's nobody on the planet that I would rather watch right now than Adam Cole. I think that he's by far the best wrestler. He makes everybody better. However, when it comes to excitement, right now I don't think anybody's more exciting than when you're looking at the corner and you see Finn Balor and all of a sudden Keith Lee's head pops up. I don't think anybody's more exciting right now than Keith Lee.
Are we possibly also going with a little bit of what they would call recency bias, being that we just saw Brock put over Keith Lee for those few minutes, and I know you popped when Brock said, "Whoa, who's this big boy? What's going on here?"
Well, it's not just that, but think about what we're actually debating. We're not debating who's the best wrestler in the world right now. We're debating who's the most exciting.
Okay, I'm going to counter that one. I agree with you. Almost got me, but either I'm going to win you back or you're going to prove me otherwise here. Here's the one argument, though. When we're talking about exciting, we do both have to agree if a match goes 45 minutes to an hour, not to say that Keith Lee can't go, but Adam Cole is probably going to still be the more exciting wrestler, right? So,
you know what? Screw it. Let's go with Adam Cole. Screw you, Keith Lee.
Fuck everybody.
And you can take that and take that Joshi woman and shove it up there.
That's right. This is how it goes when we do the 5-3-1. All right, people, get fucked. This has been the Working Fans Podcast. This is AJ and Dave. We're out. All right. So.
See, to me, that's a fun 5-3-1.
It is. Well, I think the thing when we get together and do one, like, it's fun. We probably can't do it like this all the time, but I think it's fun for the occasional just a pop.
Well, I think also Joe has a tendency of bringing us back down to earth.
And throwing a different opinion out of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's face it, some of those guys would have had a much better chance if Joe was here arguing with them.
Oh, 100%. Naito and Okada probably would have moved out.
Exactly. And that's why we love you, Joe. I know this is being recorded still right now, so... Guys, thank you for listening to the 531 here on YouTube this week. If you like what you hear, you can always find us on Anchor FM, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and on the Apple Podcast where you can subscribe and also give us a 5-star rating. We appreciate you listening. We want your feedback, 531, and if you agree with us, if you disagree with us, we also want you to let us know. And let us know what your 531 would be. Come up with a top 5 and let us know, and we'll tell you why you're wrong. And in order for us to do that, please contact us on Twitter. We're at Fans Working. Facebook page, Working Fans Wrestling Pod. Email workingfanswrestlingpod@gmail.com. It's very important that you actually contact us on these platforms because we want this to be your interactive place to talk wrestling.